everyone, it's me Sherry and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to do a natural look with the Gummy Bear palette, which was requested that I do. I asked you guys if you wanted to see that and a couple of you did. So the first thing we're going to start with is my soft base primer. Again, little goes a long way with this stuff. But I mean, you only pay $1, so even if you waste a little bit of it, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. It's been raining here for like days, but it got rid of all the snow that we had, so that's a good thing. But it's been non-stop rain, 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 rain. Alright, I'm going to put this down here because I'm going to need to use that again for my next video because it's Sunday and I'm recording 2 today, so... I don't feel like I got enough, but then I get too much after that, so I don't know. And of course I forgot to get my baby wipe ready. Like I said, you always have a... Oh, I didn't mean to drop 2 out of there. I usually have a baby wipe on hand. This isn't a baby wipe, it's actually a makeup wipe, don't mind me. I don't know why my head just goes to baby wipe. Tigger! Alright. What you doing, Tig? Okay, I'm going to take my Sigma brush and I'm going to take the neutral color. It's a little on the pink side, but it'll work. From crease to brow bone. I apologize for the rattling of the bag. Mike's getting a treat for the dog, I think. If you guys can even hear that, I don't know. Alright. And now we're going to take this Sigma brush. These brushes are from the Kelly Gooch collection. And I'm going to take this color, which is Sweet Spot. It looks like that. And I'm going to put that in my actual crease. Hi, Hoods. Okay, and then I'm going to take, and this is going to be the end of it basically, I'm going to take the color Sweet Tooth, which is this one right here. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. Tigger's running back and forth. Tigger got the zoomies. And this is what I mean about you can go pink purples or you can just go, pinks, I'm not saying pinks aren't wearable colors. But you can go pink purple or you can go very neutral with this palette. You can have so don't let it frighten you and think that you can't get like an everyday look from this palette, because you definitely can. Okay, let me assess the situation here. Sometimes when you're doing it with your fingers, you don't get your whole lid cover, but I do. So I'm going to leave the eyes at that for now. And I'm going to go in with my primer, which I'm going to use my e.l.f. Luminous Primer again. I hate that noise. Tigger. He is obsessed with makeup. I don't understand. Okay, this is going off to the side because this won't be used in the next look. So I really should be taking a regular size mirror with me, not just like my mini. You can mix this right in with your foundation too if you want. Or you can just use this on your skin. I know there's a lot of people that will just use this on its own and just put it all over the skin. I bet you it'd be pretty in the summer. Just like dewy. Maybe even in the winter too. Can you see the luminosity? Wow. But there's no glitter. It's just pure luminosity. I should have used the Say Dewy Primer and see, because I don't think I've ever used that as a base before. Alright, so I do have a beauty blender. You know what, I'm just gonna, just to make sure this is all blended okay, we're just gonna do a quick stamp over the face with this. There. Okay, and then we're gonna use, I know I took out a foundation, where did it go? Right here. I'm going to use the Tarte one again today. I don't know if the video that I used it on was before or after this, but I'm going to use this today. That's way too much. Oh, she ran out quick. You know what? We're just going to go for it. I'm going to have extra foundation because I took way too much out. And dropped it on my shirt because I'm messy. Let me get an initial blend going on this and then I will clean it off my shirt. Okay, I gotta grab this wipe and get that little blob off my shirt the best that I can. It's not gonna completely come off until I wash it, but that's okay. I'll change in a little while. Oh, it's blending in pretty good. I noticed in one of my videos, I don't know if it's going to be up before or after this one, but I used the Wet n Wild and I didn't blend it here under my lip. In the whole video, there was a blob of BB cream or tinted moisturizer or whatever it, oh, it's Wet n Wild is a tinted moisturizer. Yeah, it was under my chin the whole video while I was editing. I'm like, oh. Okay, and sometimes after I'm done doing that, I just like to do this and make sure I didn't miss any spots, especially since that last video, and I missed a spot. How's the weather been where you guys are? It's actually really warm here for like the east coast of Canada in January. Like, it's crazy. Yesterday it was like 12 degrees. That's like crazy for this time of year in this area. Okay, I'm going to use this concealer. I've been on a roll. I have other concealers, but I'm literally trying to finish this up, so it's been like non-stop using this one. What did I do with my little mirror? I just had it a minute. Oh, here it is. I hate it when I do that. I do that when I'm wrapping presents at Christmas time too. I'll have something and then I'll be like, where'd I put it? Okay, so this is going back over in the basket because it's going to be used for the next tutorial, and I forgot to put some, I like to, it's raining again. It's raining again, Mike. It's raining again. I like to prep my lips before I do my makeup, and I forgot to do that. Okay, let's blend this in. I really like this concealer, the Self Concealer. I will repurchase that after I go through high-end concealers that I got. that I got to finish up. Well, I have a NYX one, and I have a Born This Way one, the Ethereal Light one from Too Faced, and then I just got the LYS in December in my BoxyCharm, so I want to use all them up before I buy more, I should say. Oh, don't roll away, little spongy. I'm going to put you down here because I don't want you to roll away. Okay, before I do powder, I'm going to do my bronzer. Oops. Here's my bronzer brush, and I'm going to use a different bronzer. It's still a cream bronzer, but it's a different one because I got to give my other products some love too. This is the Fenty one in Butter Biscuit. Yeah. And I do have the, how's this doing? Oh yeah, that's still creamy. I bought this a couple years ago. I think it's been a couple years or close to it, and it's still creamy. Oh, I better use this one. This mirror's bigger. I have the Rare Beauty one too, that I gotta give some loving to. Okay. I pat some of it off on my hand to make sure it's not like extreme when I put it on my cheek. This one here is more like a, I guess I could have just used the mirror in this itself. This color I find is more like a contour color. So if you wanted to, you could go in with a powder bronzer over the top of this. Okay. Let's, can we blend a little tiny bit without pulling up stuff? Yep, there you go. I learnt my lesson the other day from going like this, and I had my contour everywhere. Okay, this is going back because I'm not using this in the next one. So anything that's going back is going over here in front of me. Stuff that I'm going to use again, I'm putting over here. So that's how I'm keeping track. Alright, so I got this a couple months ago in BoxyCharm, and I never used it yet other than swatching it. So we're going to use this blush and highlight today. So the blush is a cream blush, and the highlight is a powder. So we're going to do the blush, and then we're going to powder, and then we're going to put on highlight. That's pretty. Why didn't I use this? Just been busy. I don't do a full face when I'm working usually either. Oh, let's just put a, sometimes I do this. Let's just put a little tip on my nose. Just a little bit. But yeah, I don't, sometimes when I'm working, I'll just do my base and powder and put on one color over my lid. So that's why I've been able to make progress with my Norvina palette, because I take my finger and just go over the lid and we're done. I'm going heavy-handed on this powder right now. I'm not using any other powder, so you're going to see this in pretty much all of my videos because this is the powder that I'm using. So I'm sorry for repeating this product, but it is what it is. I wonder how long it's going to take me to wear the dome down. I should have took it before. When I'm doing my project pans, I should be taking befores and afters. But I mean, I have used it over the year a little bit. What are all those little holes? I seen somebody hit pan on this. I think it might have been Sarah Rose. And she said that the pan wasn't really as deep as she thought it was. So that's good to hear. So hopefully I'll be able to finish it. I hate using them up because it's like, oh, it's a luxury item. I mean, this was like $45 Canadian or something, which is crazy for a powder, but it was a treat for my birthday from a gift card from my dad and stepmom. So I got it, but then it's like bittersweet because you like pay this much money for this product, and then it's like, well, if I use it up and it's all gone, and I don't know if I want to spend the money to buy another one. But I mean, if you really like it, obviously you're going to spend the money to buy another one, so. But that being said, I have other powders in my collection. If I was to repurchase the Kosas powder, I would have to finish up those other powders first, because that's just, I'm not buying any more powders until I finish up powders. There's no point. I'm on a thing this year where there's like no point in buying something if you already have something. So like if I have mascaras, why buy another mascara? Because they go bad after so long. If I have foundation, why buy another foundation? I'm really trying to work through foundation this year. Oh, that's pretty. So yeah, that's my new way of thinking. So, all right, what color do I want to put under my eyes? Well, we're trying to stay neutral, so I'm just going to put a neutral brown under my eyes. I should have brought out my color switch thing, because I'm going to have, this is like a brownish color too though, so if it mixes, it's not that big of a deal. Have you guys ever used the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner? I should have had that in my favorites for 2022. My God, that stuff is incredible. You just literally just dip your brush in it like boom, and then you go like this, and then the color's gone and it's dry really quick. It's crazy. All right, I'm going to take this color again, which is Sweet Spot right here. Oh, can you ever smell the gummy bear scent in this when you like dip your brushes? I'm not sure if this is still on sale on Sephora, if it's still even available, because like once it goes away, it's holiday, right? So once it goes away, that's it. But if it's still available, I don't know. If you like gummy bears and you like the nostalgia of it all, and you can deal with a little bit of fallout from Too Faced and a little bit of extra work. Although that wasn't really extra work, was it? I just did that like I would do any other eye look, right? So, I don't know. I think this might be used up or close to it. I don't know. We'll try it again some other day just to see. Alright. I'm going to use my brown eyeliner from Sephora, because I think black would be too harsh with this. I'm tight lining and water lining. I think I'll leave this here because I might use that again. And let's do our mascara, which I've been using the IT Cosmetics Blowout because I'm not opening another mascara. I gave my mother the 3-pack that I got from Tarte. I gave her the Surfer Curl out of that because I used that before and it wasn't my favorite. But I still have a Lash Princess and the 2 Tartes that were left from that kit, and I got one from Lawless, I think. So those are full size, so once I open them, I'll get going on them. All right, let's assess the situation. I sound like Allie Glines. Okay. And for my lippy this time, I'm going to use this Snoopy one. This is called, I forget what it's called. That's way too white and little for me to read. If I can remember, I'll put the name. But it's just this pink, and it has like sparkles through it, and it has Snoopy on it, so I mean, hello. I haven't used this yet, so. And it smells like peppermint. I'm gonna double dip. I've been way into gloss lately, and this is a pretty pink gloss that goes with this palette. It gives you a little bit of shine. So, here's the computers. I'm thinking about my computer because it's going beep, beep, beep when I turn it on, my personal computer. I think there's something wrong with the graphics card, and I can't take it out. I can't see him. Mike has tremors in his hand. That didn't look right. Mike has tremors in his hands, and he has a hard time with stuff like that too. So anyway, that's why I said try to say computer. But anyway, here's the completed everyday look with the Gummy Bear palette. It's cute. So you can pull off. Some people would be scared if they looked at this. Well, a lot of people wear purples, but there's a lot of pink and purple in this, but you can pull off an everyday look with it. So, and then just a little bit of sparkle on the lips. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care of yourself and each other, and I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Bye, everyone.